This week on the Squad Project.
I found our amazing race costume.
Tearing up my chicken beside an elevator.
You look like the Spanish emoji.
It's 100% healthy.
All I did all day was rub oil all over her body.
This is what you look like after a session with Nick.
It's my first dessert in 7 weeks.
I had a handful of Doritos.
Do you really like it? I say yes to the dress.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Squad Project. This is a really cool episode, and one thing that I can't wait for you guys to watch is the shopping experience the girls go through. And this is something that I haven't honestly had to deal with myself, being completely honest and open. When I go to the shops, I'm lucky enough to be able to walk into any shop, and if I see something, I might try it on, and I don't really think too much about it. But Krish has really opened up my eyes as to how difficult it is for some women going into some shops and not being able to, one, fit the clothes, or feel like they look good in the clothes, or feel like they're being judged in certain shops, or only being limited to certain shops. And it breaks my heart because shopping is something most girls really, really love doing. And as you'll see in this next segment, the joy in Kushla and what she experiences is really, really special.
We're going shopping. Because there's no point working out and getting a banging body if you don't have clothes to wear.
That's true.
I have a friend's wedding and I have nothing to wear.
She couldn't find it.
Hi!
Amazing. I always put berries in my salads. I normally have blueberries or pomegranate. Did you get me some dinner? Rude. One of the pre-made salads, but with no dressing. Shredded chicken. Raspberries, and I use the Squad app to tell me how much I've eaten.
What is happening here, Trace?
Okay, what I think you need to do.
I don't know what to do with damage if you pressure a part that's not supposed to be pressured.
So, I think that I have plantar fasciitis. I've had a really sore spot on the bottom of my foot. The girl's gonna try and strap it for me.
Guys, I have issues with feet.
See, this is what Squad's all about.
No, done.
I have to carry this around all night.
No, you just have to rip it.
No, it's not a rippable
Get your
substance.
teeth into it.
It should be. Honestly. Anyone would think we did upper body today.
I'm not a professional. I do not claim to be a doctor. Nothing is my fault. Anything
Well,
goes
you
wrong.
should have gotten me to sign your Oh, I went to get dinner because I'm hungry and someone forgot about me. So I bought half a roast chook and a superfood salad bowl.
I was 82 kgs. I fitted into a size 14 from Forever New. But usually I just don't even go in there because I can't fit anything except the handbags. Actually, I like the white one, thank you, with the sunroof, so we can be like, hey guys. Actually, no, my boobs won't be.
Oh my gosh, it's like you have a permanent Snapchat filter on.
Can you blur my face? Beauty filter. Oh, do I suit these ones?
More than those ones, yes. You have to be honest with your friends. I feel like if you're not honest, then you're not really friends. Don't you reckon?
Oh my gosh,
16?
Yes, I'm a size 16. For now.
Honest opinion. Yeah.
because you're your worst critic.
Yeah. And
I was tearing up my chicken beside an elevator, and then I may or may not have used the chicken fat that was on my hands as leg moisturizer afterwards.
No, you didn't. You look like the Spanish emoji.
this one is very elegant.
Yeah.
It's a party.
Doesn't have pockets. It's a dress. It should have pockets. Every dress should have pockets.
Every dress needs a pocket. I agree.
I don't know if I'll wear it again. Like if I go out for dinner, like I
I
want
would.
something that I could.
We love
it.
Love it.
But
Love
her
it.
concern is it is a little expensive for something she's not going to be able to wear for very long. Which I kind of agree with, but it's a beautiful dress and she looks stunning.
Leopard is my spirit animal. Red leopard is my spirit animal. Put your head over hard a little bit of the tummy. Yep. Yeah.
Looks very fluttery from the back.
Really, really like that.
Yeah.
I'm driving.
Oh, she was driving. She's practicing her moves.
Now you're at the bar. You're having a.
I want to see the bag. Yeah.
Yeah. at the back.
really good in
Show me the party at the back.
Holding people's hair back while I can't lift my arms up.
Do you feel like
So
you're
I can't do the YMCA.
Which was
Steal away.
good length too.
yeah, that is.
I'm not a fancy person. I've never, like, jandals are my,
Sorry, what?
Jandals.
are the only thing I wear.
They're not. They're flip flops. They're thongs. They're G-strings.
I feel like
Is
this
everybody
is
else
what you
ready?
wear when your husband's 90 and you're 20.
need to.
Like,
Yeah.
I like the belt.
I do, no, I do. This is probably one of my favourites.
I like
How
it.
do you feel when a camera's in your face?
Just really good. Only if it's like really, really close on all my imperfections. That's my favourite.
Red. Feels like breezy. And it has
I really like it. This is me. This is the style that I was like envisioning. Like free and flowy, and I can wear it out for dinner. Like, I've gone with my friends and all that, and they've shopped, and that's why I've always gone to like the handbags and the earrings and the sunnies because they always fit. But like, I've never been able to really shop in normal people's shops.
Does it feel nice?
It feels really nice. I feel normal. I say yes to the dress. So my dress came down from 89 to 59. It was meant to be.
Doing a quick grocery shop.
So I'm just gonna get some bananas and I'm gonna take them home and chop them up, put them in snap lock bags, freeze them, perfect for my smoothies.
Used to, like, if I took him shopping, I would open this, put it in the trolley in the seat next to him. We would eat that together before we finished the grocery shop.
It's fruit and nut. It's healthy, right? I found our amazing race costume. I don't know what you're talking about. It's 100% healthy.
I'll take it off you.
No, but there's LMP. Okay, that's lemon, so that's like lemon water, right? But it's just fizzy. Got mallow puffs. That's pretty much just puffs of air. Cheese and bacon. Protein. These are just green onions. So yeah, I don't see what's wrong.
And potatoes.
I really don't see what's wrong with this.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm putting it back.
She has a long drive, and I'm taking her halfway. Ooh.
Bye guys.
Nice to meet you.
I just want to really quickly talk about the power of being in a squad. It's got nothing to do with the exercise, it's just this week's just been an off week for us. And we had a little chat going, and today I was like, Talia, you better be my partner on Tuesday night because I just need ya. And then it just started this little thread of messages between the five of us about how much we really wanted to see each other tonight. I messaged the girls and said, all I want to do after having the most stressful and crazy week is I just want to train with the five of you. We're not only there for each other emotionally, but we're there for each other physically. And training together is a way that we can be there for each other in both scenarios. It's the power of close friends, but it's the power of close friends through fitness that I think helps channel the energy in a positive light. Please find a squad. Please find, I would encourage you to find more than one person, because I found that before I was in this squad and I only had one really close workout buddy, if she couldn't make it for some reason, then I would find an excuse not to go. But if there's a minimum of 3 of you, then you're more likely to go, because if one person can't, then 2 of you still can. The 5 of us can be there, so individual but so together, and that's a different level of friendship, because I don't even know how to describe it. You're there supporting each other physically and mentally, which is, you can't ask for anything more.
Right, Charles. You got this. Do you want to try 2?
Alright. You look like a bear.
So a couple of the girls decided to get together for a clean dinner party. As always, a lot of time is hard to get everyone together at one time. We're always, we're busy, we've got kids, we're working, but the girls who did go had an amazing time. It was a nice little get together.
Tonight I've got the girls coming round and we are having a clean and healthy dinner, and we're all cooking different things. So I'll show you what I'm making. These are the Italian meatballs and sweet potato puree I'm doing. Then in there is basil, tinned tomatoes and balsamic vinegar. It smells really good. I don't cook with fresh herbs much at all. I get those tinned tomatoes because it's literally just tomatoes. I was having a look today at finding some crushed chilli, and even crushed chilli has so much sugar in it. So I actually ended up not getting it and just doing like a little bit of like chili flakes, because there's so much sugar in crushed chili. Yeah.
Hello. Say hi.
Look
at my weird sunburn.
Is that from today with your sister?
Yeah. Just random.
Did you put any Did you put anything on?
No, it was overcast.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Did she do well?
Oh my god, do you want to see the photos?
Yeah. Was it really
See
long?
my sister. So my sister had some photo shoots to do today. Well, basically all I did all day was rub oil all over her body.
What was it for?
And she just used to do photo shoots all the time just because. And she's doing her first WBFF thing next week. On stage, the bikini, and you gotta go and you'll be like really muscly, and yeah, that one.
After it, will she just go back to normal, or is she?
No, because she's that in love with how she looks now that she doesn't want to. It's whitefish and asparagus like every meal. That's it, literally.
Oh, do you know what? Even for the most extreme body, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
These are incredible.
You know how on Snapchat you can do stories and then you can send people private ones?
Mm-hmm.
And they started off nice, and because it had the word embrace, I actually thought it was a chick. I ignored the whole mat bit.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You're doing so well, rah, rah, rah," like just nice stuff. And so every now and then I'd reply back, like not too much, because I didn't want to keep the conversation going too much. And then all of a sudden I saw the word embrace Matt, and I'm like, Matt? I wonder if it's a dude, because you kind of assume all your followers are females.
Yeah.
And then your followers, listen to me. Jesus. He sent one saying, "Oh, that looks delicious. I wish we could eat that together," to want something that I made. Oh, it was the berry pancakes that I made this morning.
Yeah.
And so I just didn't reply. I was like, what the hell? And then the Gold Coast looks so nice. You might entice me to move there. I'm from Adelaide.
Oh,
And then asked me a question about myself. So what are you thinking? I'm putting up
Bloody
pictures
creepers
of
everywhere.
my kids and my husband, and like,
They don't care about stuff like
that.
that, do they?
Who always keeps like drinks in the fridge in case like friends come around. So it's like it's when you were coming around, I'm like, what do I offer them to drink? Like UDL, beer, Smirnoff. What would you like? Lemon water, bone broth.
Kush was on her way. Great. They're so worth the cut on your finger.
I'm like cutting the avo, and I'm like, you know how people just like slam the knife into the seed? So I thought I'd do that. Next thing I know, the knife slips, and I'm like, it's okay though, it's just a minor cut. So I made healthy chocolate mousse, but it's got avo and banana, a little bit of maple syrup in it, and cacao powder.
Over to her. I'm just really not. This is like a bloody.
Isn't that like a
mansion. Is that a king bed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Can I just hey, I've got this pillow. See it.
We just leave it and don't touch each other.
At the lounge.
I'll do well. Saxophone was my main instrument. I did all the bands. I could play clarinet, I could play flute, like I did it all.
So hard with clarinet, like to try and be good.
Yeah.
And I got there, but it was so much practice. And then my best friend's like, I might learn clarinet. Boom, boom, amazing.
Because it was like your normal band, your big band, and your stage band. I did all of that.
Oh my god.
Different instrument in each one.
I'm so glad I didn't know you back then.
What is happening with that light? Do you have spirits in the house?
My clarinet teacher told me just to not do it anymore.
Did you do clarinet?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. She was like, I just don't think it's for you. I'm like, what else should I play? Nothing.
But every time now, like every time, if we're anywhere and there's like a live band and my mum sees someone up on stage playing saxophone, she's always like, that could have been you up there, Talia. All the time.
God, you're putting sweet potato on your plate.
This is a big step for
Oh
me,
my gosh,
guys.
I just realised I didn't put any salt and pepper on that sweet potato. Oh my god, oh my god.
Make sure you put dramatic music for that.
Today was one of those days where I was like, today's like a wine day.
Yeah, it was. I even said to Phil, I actually really feel like a wine.
Yeah. I felt like that
What is
last
that?
night and I was like, shit, I've got to do a live chat. And like, all I want is a glass of wine.
Oh my god, this has got beans in it.
Yeah. When I broke my ankle and I was in like a cast up to my knee, I went out because it was my birthday. We went out, pushing me around in a wheelchair around Broad Beach. She tied all the balloons from the restaurant all over my wheelchair. I went out in the wheelchair and I had to pee at one point. And I think we'd missed lockout, so we were outside. We couldn't get in anywhere. I had to pee out on the ground in a park. And I went like on all fours, like a crab, like in that crab position with like my broken leg and the cast like
That's why you do it
up
so well at the gym.
in the air. And I'm peeing in this like crab position. Like this, and then I had to like spin, like flip myself over to get up and then like get back up in my wheelchair. It's great. It's like that's a real skill.
I love it.
I love those stories.
Did you get my snaps today when I was with my sister doing my photo shoot?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's incredible.
I like you helping out.
Yeah, she did. She said it was just nice to have me there and like made her feel comfortable, and because she knew that I would give her like honest opinion if it like, you know, looked good, and she just she just felt at ease, which was nice, and I was really glad I could go. But I was saying to the girls before, like it's really hard when like we're in this journey and you've got a sister that looks as incredible as that, how hard it is for me not to compare myself to her like, all the time.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very natural to do that.
Yeah, but it's not like a jealousy thing, because like you're not jealous.
'Cause you're proud
and
of
I'm
her.
so incredibly proud of her, but it's so hard to not compare myself, and it's been like that like our whole life, because she's just a stunner. Like she's always just been
You are too, though.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's like
I
that's
get what
like
you
a
mean.
whole new level, and that was hard. And then I felt really like low afterwards, and I had to go grocery shopping, and because I hadn't eaten, like I ate breakfast and then I didn't even get time to eat today, and I went to the grocery store and I was really off it, and I bought a packet of chips.
You did not. Did you eat them?
did. I ate a handful.
What chips were they?
Honey saw chicken.
Okay, were they the like the Kettle brand?
Oh, Kush is dreaming of them.
I'm trying to have them by osmosis. That's okay.
Yep. And I ate them like in my car, like I was hiding like before I went inside. I took the chips inside and I was like, Chris, you need to finish these, get these away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
At least you did that.
Yeah, no, I didn't eat all the packet. I literally had like a handful.
Yeah.
Did they make you feel sick? Or
Yeah. Yep, and then I
Yeah.
got real tired.
Was it really weird? Like as you're doing it, were you going, I can't believe I'm doing this?
Yep, the whole time. But I
Yeah.
didn't start.
Yeah.
And it's like, Talia, what are
Because
you
you've
doing?
been really good at
Like,
keeping
you're
on
wrecking.
track.
Yeah.
completely,
Yep.
So it was just this one moment you were just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Videos, like little Instagram videos of me like in behind the scenes, like because the photographers would film as well, and then I'd see myself and I'm like, oh my god, like I look like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like when you see it,
Yeah.
it's different. Because like when I got ready this morning, I was like, oh yeah, like yeah, I'm feeling really good. Like I look good in this outfit. And then I'd see those little videos and I was like, oh,
But it's pretty hard when you're standing
maybe I
next to
don't.
someone who's competing.
Yeah.
I used to get scared. Not scared, but like if I didn't have potato chips in my house, I'd be like, what if the shop's closed and then I'm out of potato chips? And like I had to have them. Like if I'd go and buy a packet for the night, then I'd have to buy 2 packets so that I've got one for when I wake up in the morning. Because what if I get hungry? Like I never used to eat breakfast.
I would get angry like if I would go to like the freezer or something, and if Chris had done the grocery shopping and he hadn't bought ice creams, I would get angry at him.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I would get full bitch mode, and I would go like, how could you forget the ice cream? Like seriously.
It's like milk for a baby or something.
Yes, and I would like, you know, slam shit, and then I'd be like, there's nothing in this to eat, like, and you know, we just finished dinner and stuff, but there's nothing. Me. This is like my first dessert. Like,
I know, it's a lot of freaking pressure, but it's all clean.
mate, it's my first dessert in 7 weeks.
Don't!
It is so, no, this is really good, guys.
Is it?
Consistency is amazing.
Yeah.
You've done something right there.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. You can't really taste the ever.
It's really good.
I wish I was like, you know, they call it like the triple threat, like singing, dancer, actor. Yeah, no, can't sing. I don't know. Yes.
Nah, just wait.
Together now.
Or if I put something on Snapchat, I'm always like, my voice was too nasally, or oh shit, I spoke for
And
too
you
long.
can stop it. And
And I feel like people are going to be like, oh, she's so annoying.
oh, do you?
Yeah, I like,
You're almost like stopping yourself thinking, who do I think I am?
exactly,
Yeah.
like the live chat.
I'm just
I
Rachel. Why am I
ramble.
giving advice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the live chat's really, I'm like, ask me questions. And then they ask me questions about cravings, and I'm like, I'm craving.
At work, there's 2 of us that do finance managers. And I went into him, I'm like, hey, I'm just going to go ring my dad quickly. I won't be long. He's like, yeah, no worries. Walked past a salesman and I'm like, hey, just ring my dad for a bit. He's like, yep, cool. Walked out, right? And then I walked down the road, found a little cozy spot, took my jacket off, took my high heels off, sat down, had some questions on a bit of paper because I was quite nervous about doing it. Like I went on, I was really nervous, and I didn't have any questions because I was doing my own questions in case I didn't get any. So I'm like, oh, my favourite Clean Treats flavour. So my favourite Clean Treats flavour is blah, blah, blah. Next minute, I'm getting all these comments from random people, like a salesman from work and stuff. And I'm like, why are they on the Worldwide Forum? And then I click. And I'm like, I'm on my own Facebook page. And then this guy from work's like, ringing your dad, eh? I'm like, oh. And so I just like, but then I'd gone so far, I'm like, well, I can't cut it off now. I've got to finish this. And so I like kind of do the speedy finish and then get off. Then I'm like, I'm not doing it on the Worldwide Forum now. I'm over it.
So this just isn't a message for the squad girls. I feel like everyone watching, people on social media all the time asking me similar questions, it makes me feel like the message isn't quite clear, that you cannot out-train a bad diet. It doesn't matter how much exercise you do, if you're not eating the right foods or the right amounts at the right times, it's gonna make it very difficult to get the result that you want. So we're not quite sure if the squad babes are fully understanding this, so Levi decided to take them for a little spin challenge.
What are we doing?
I have no idea. We're getting on a bike on a Sunday. I didn't sign up to this.
Be serious. I need advance warning.
Okay, so we've set up this challenge because, to be honest, we were expecting a few more blowouts this 2 weeks, and this is the period where most people get complacent. It just becomes normal life a little bit. By about this time, you start to learn how to sneakily add stuff back in and be okay with it mentally. So what I wanted to do was use an example of one of our favourite, I can't remember who it was, I think your favourite foods are the chips.
I like potato chips.
Yeah. So we're going to use that as an example. We'll give you 175 gram sort of packet of chips. That is a standard cheap food. You know, how long would it take to eat a packet of those chips?
30 seconds.
30 seconds?
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5. Say 5.
5?
What's the question?
If I put them in a bowl, then maybe like 15 minutes, and then keep going and filling my bowl.
Let's say 5 minutes.
I reckon 10 minutes. I like to say the stuff like that if I'm going to do it.
Say 5 minutes.
I
yeah?
say 20. I say 20, sorry.
20.
Yeah, a little packet of chips. Will take me
Don't say it.
Five minutes.
So what we're going to do as a challenge is just 5 minutes to spin as hard as you can. Unless you want to go with Trace's 20 minutes. We'll start from now. That was chatting. 100%. Go. Flat out. Just 10 seconds. Come on. Good. 2.5. 2.1 seconds, don't stop. 1.5 and done. Nice job.
What was the point in that?
Happy to fair those chips, the 175, ones that you get. But what's everyone's guess on how much energy is in that?
Heaps.
I'd say it's about 400.
600?
300.
300?
Yeah, I reckon about the 3 something.
300? One of those packs are we talking about?
Yeah.
870.
That's huge. That's massive.
So we said that we could eat that in 5 minutes.
That's breakfast and lunch.
You know how we always say you can't out-train a bad diet?
Yeah.
5 minutes to spin. Do you want to know how many calories you burn?
Yeah.
What do you reckon? How many calories?
Not 8.
Like 20.
80. 50. 10.
You're on fire.
Yes!
50 calories, 40 to 50 calories in 5 minutes to spin. Versus, how long is that going to take to burn that 890 calories on?
900 divided by 50.
Hours. 2 hours.
I'm not gonna 2 hours.
2 hours
Oh my God. I'm fully healing.
of spin class, yeah. Well,
Fine, I'll never eat chips again.
Is that what you want to hear? I'll say anything you want.
next time you have chips, is it worth those 2 hours on a bike? Nobody likes spin.
No one likes spin, let alone no one likes spin for 2 hours.
So today was meant to be my husband's surgery, and we did a lot of his pre-op stuff last night, so like psyched ourselves up, and he had a really bad sleep just thinking about it. We got all ready this morning, literally just going to the car, and he got a call from the hospital saying that they need to postpone it till Friday. But it is hard for him, like, because he's had his surgeries rescheduled twice now. His body's in so much pain that his mind's always like, okay, I've only got to get to this day and then it'll be over, and that day keeps getting moved, so it's hard. I'm also someone who is a bit of an emotional eater, so I'd kind of like psyched myself up for this week mentally, like food prep, like I don't know, just like all my training, like my work, my business, like I just organised everything, and now because it's changed, I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? Like I'm just going back to, okay, you're stressed, it is a stressful time, but you still need to keep on track. So I'm going to, because the surgery is not till Friday, I'm going to do all my regular sessions all week, and I've just got to go buy some more food to keep on track until Friday. But I've got a few days worth of like food up my sleeve that I'd already had prepared in advance, but it's definitely about keeping on track through the stressful times because it'll be worth it. But yeah, it's a bit of an emotionally draining day, but I still have to move my body and I still have to keep on track because I'm still accountable. And yeah, this is like been the first big test for me, I think, since starting. So it's surgery day take 2. And because I know I am an emotional eater, I am preparing in advance. So I've got my overnight oats with banana and cinnamon to keep my tummy full, because I know when I'm nervous I'll get jittery. I've packed my bag with some snacks, and I've got meals prepared in the fridge and the freezer for me for the weekend, so I don't have to think about cooking, or if I get home late from staying with Bo in the hospital, then I can just heat something up quickly. So preparation is definitely key. Be prepared and you will succeed. while Bo's having surgery. I'm not even going to be able to call the hospital to see where he's at for like another 3 hours. So to keep my mind off it, I'm going to go work out. Even if I'm just walking, at least I'll be moving my body. But I just don't want to think about it. So see how I go.
Hi guys, happy Saturday. I am actually down on the north coast of New South Wales. I am helping a girlfriend with a weekend health retreat. So it's called Hideaway Trek, but we've just had a beautiful brekkie at a place called Asteria. Look at all their plants, they're all live. Absolutely in love. And Deb. Isn't this place just the freaking cutest? So we're down at Hastings Point for the weekend. We've just walked 5k's to that cute little restaurant. Now we're just walking back into Kingscliff. We've come down here and done some stand-up paddleboarding. So it's called a Green X session. We got amongst the mangroves, had some mindfulness, and it was beautiful, not too hot. It was such a nice morning. So we have just set up for the girls for lunch. We're down on Hastings Point Headland, and I'll give you guys a look at our little pop-up picnic and where we're at. So, Hastings Point. Look at how cute our little pop-up picnic is. Such a beautiful spot here on the hill. Just sitting here having lunch, and there is some dolphins and some whales, but I'm just going to see if I can show you the dolphins. There they are. There they are. Sorry, I look so groggy, girls. I've literally just woken up from a nap. I'm running a little bit late to get down to a training session that is being run by Jess Meyer, my friend who's running the trek, the retreat. I'll show you girls where we're staying, give you a bit of an idea of this beautiful area.
So who is up for a challenge? We decided to put the girls through some of our finisher challenges, which if you haven't experienced, they're from the Squad app, and they're short, sharp workouts that take anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes. See if you can beat them and post your score below.
I'm doing my finisher. So mine's a full body finisher called Cannons. So we've got to grab two 2.5 kilo weights and hold them out at shoulder height so you look like a T. Keep holding till you can hold no more.
You can keep going, you can keep going, you can keep going. Just keep going until you can go. 1 minute 3, girls.
That is so much harder than what it looks like. So, you do it and see if you can beat my time.
And I'm doing a full body finisher called plank, Bosu and med ball balance.
Ooh.
Basically, I just have to hold a plank as long as I possibly can. This shall be interesting.
Do you the Bosu? No?
It doesn't say the Bosu. It just says...
Drop your bum.
Jesus Christ, Nat. My arm's getting sore holding the phone. Drop your bum.
Oh, 2 minutes. Oh my God.
Good job.
Oh. Can you see that?
2 minutes and 1 second.
Oh my gosh.
So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and everyone at home, I hope you are absolutely smashing it. It isn't too late if you do want to join us. Just click the link below and you can download the app and jump on board. It's never too late to jump on our squad. And also for those that are following at home, I would love to know how you're going. So if you can comment below, let me know your challenges, or let me know something that you're feeling, or let me know something that you're noticing in your body. Comment below, interact with me. I want to hear how you are going. Hope you have an amazing day. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode of The Squad Project. Life doesn't start when we reach our goal weight, or when we get married or get the high-profile job. Life is what's happening around us every day. It's the little wins along the journey, it's the laughs with our friends, it's the small moments that take our breath away, and the new experiences. While it's important to have dreams and goals and something to work towards, be sure that you are still allowing yourself moments to take it all in, moments to enjoy the process, and moments to stop and look back and see how far you've actually come. Life is really about the destination, but more so about the situations that we learn from, the people we encounter along the way, and the person you become because of it. Life is happening all around you. Go out and experience it today. Next week on The Squad Project.
DIY week.
Squad has lost 12 kilos in total. Put on a 10-kilo weight vest.
Holy shit.
Oh, do you want to see me wet my pants?
Greg, the acupuncturist, because of my injured foot. I had a real blockage of just getting myself to training.
This is the worst week of my life. Am I really going to relate to these girls? And then I watched it and I was like, whoa, okay, this is amazing. That's what I think I needed to be motivated.
Yeah.